Good day, everyone. I am one of your reporters today. So allow me to introduce myself. My name is Shirley, and our topic is all about Article 2 of the Philippine Constitution, Declaration of Principles and State Policies. Sa Article 2 na ay 28 sections ug nabahin ni siya sa two parts. Section 1 to 6 are declaration of principle while section 7 to 28 are state policies. So since na-discuss namang last time ang section 1 to 9, magsugod ang among report from section 10 to 28. So let's start. Section 10. The state shall promote social justice in all phases of national development. So, unsa man ning social justice? So, social justice means uh, is the equal access to wealth, opportunities and privileges within a society. So, this section kay mandated na ginapili o ginhatagan ug atensyon to mga tao na less fortunate sa usa ka community. These are the example of less fortunate. Section 12. The state recognizes the sanctity of family life and shall protect and strengthen the family as a basic autonomous social institution. It shall equally protect the life of the mother and the life of the unborn from conception, the natural and primary right and duty of parents in the rearing of the young for civic efficiency and the development of moral character shall receive the support of the government. There are three things that we have to consider in this section. First is strengthening the family as a basic autonomous social institution. Second, right the life of the unborn from the conception and of the mother. And lastly, rearing of the youth for civic efficiency and development of moral character. The state has to recognize kung sa ka-sacred ang family life. Mabitang kabantay mo sa atong nasod. Dili legal ang reverse, no? Kay ang family life, ang family is usa na siya ka butang dapat na seryosohon. Usa na siya ka butang sacred, no? So And also, the state kay dili pwede nga magpasa or magpatupad og mga balaod nga bisag unsa nga makaguba no sa usa ka pamilya. Another one, the government kay dili pwede nga mo-dictate regarding kung giun sa pagpadako ang bata, kung giun sa nila pagatiman ng mga bata or kanang pila kabuk ang ilang mga anak, dili pwede nga makialam or modikta ang atong gobyerno. Naka-state pod sa atong constitution no, that the unborn has the right to live, even nga napasustyan sa iyang inahan, na siya yung right nga mabuhi, na siya yung right nga makita ang kalibutan, na siya yung right nga ipanganak no, bisag napasustyan sa iyang inahan. So ginabawal gid ang abortion dinhi sa Pilipinas kay nakalapas ni siya sa atong constitution. However, ibang kinabuhi sa usa ka inahan is endangered. The unborn may sacrifice ug dili na siya ma-consider as an abortion. The state recognizes the vital role of the youth in nation building and shall promote and protect their physical, moral, spiritual, intellectual, and social well-being. It shall inculcate in the youth patriotism and nationalism and encourage their involvement in public and civic affairs. A country's greatest asset is its youth. Sila ang kaugmaon ang mao'y nagrepresent sa very best of our country. So, ang pagbabago at pagunlad ng isang bansa ay nakasalalay sa mga kabataan. Ingon pa ni Jose Rizal na ang kabataan mao'y pag-asa ng bayan. The government will make a move nga ma-promote ug maprotektahan ang tanan aspect sa usa ka youth, and they will make a program or mga activities, seminars nga mahimo na ma-encourage sa mga kabatanunan na mag-get involved sa atong society or atong community ug makatabang sa paglambo sa atong nasod. Section 14. The state recognizes the role of women in nation building and shall ensure the fundamental equality before the law of women and men. Daghan kayo og importante ang role sa usa ka babaye. She is a wife, partner, organizer, administrator, director, recreator, economist, mother, disciplinarian, teacher, health officer, artist, and the queen of the family at the same time. The state is mandated to ensure equality para sa babae at lalaki, and also to promote equality of access of employment between them. Not just that, but in all opportunities that should be available to both men and women, such as education, economic opportunity.
Article 2, Section 15. The state shall protect and promote the right to health of the people and instill health consciousness among them. So, sinasabi lamang sa seksyon na ito na dapat itaguyod at pangalagaan ng Estado ang karapatan sa kalusugan ng mga mamamayan at itatak sa kanilang mga isipan ang kamalayang pangkalusugan. So, as we can see the picture dito sa Section 15, no? So, maano siya ang mga angay natong buhaton. Una is mag-exercise, din ikaduha is magpakonsulta sa libreng doktor or sa mga health centers. And also, this constitution gives the right to the people to health. So, una na dyan is ang DOH, Department of Health. Then, ikaduha is ang health center. So, no, isa sila na pwede nato maduulan sa panahon na kailangan nato sila. Then, also, isa po sila na pwede makatabang sa ato, especially sa atong health, no? So, tungkulin ng Estado na pangalagaan at itataguyod ang karapatan sa kalusugan ng bawat mamamayang Pilipino. Article 2, Section 16. The state shall protect and advance the right of the people to a balanced and healthful ecology in accord with the rhythm and harmony of nature. So there is a Section 16, no? It is the government is expected to undertake programs in ensuring a clean and pollution-free environment to protect life, and health. So we have actually DNR, Department of Environment and Natural Resources, that carries this policy that is mandated by the constitutions. Article 2, Section 17. The state shall give priority to education, science and technology, arts, culture, and sports to foster patriotism and nationalism, accelerate social progress, and promote total human liberation and development. The state prioritized the following through their different programs. So, una, Department of Education. Ikaduha, Department of Science and Technology. Ikatulo, Philippine Sports Commission. So, under this provision, there is a Section 17. The state shall protect and promote the right of all citizens, equality to quality education at all levels. No, at all levels, dili lang ka para sa elementary, but all levels, and shall undertake a proper steps to make such as education accessible to all. So, sinasabi lamang dito sa section na ito na dapat ating bigyang prioridad ang edukasyon, lalong-lalo na sa mga kabataan ngayon. So, as a youth na atay freedom na i-priority na to ang atong pag-eskwela. Kaning atong pag-eskwela para ni sa atong kaugalingon, para ni sa atong kaugmaon, and also para din ito sa kaunlaran ng ating bansang Pilipinas. Article 2, Section 18. The state affirms labor as a primary social-economic force. It shall protect the rights of workers and promote their welfare. So, under this provision, the state shall undertake the following. So, first, the whole protection of local and overseas labor. That is why we have DOLE and OWA as an organization that shall protect the right of those workers abroad and workers in the country. And another is the promotion of all employment and equal employment of opportunities. So whatever position you have, everyone is entitled to equal opportunities as long as they need a requirements being asked by the company. So, diri sa Section 18, no, dapat raw manindigan ang Estado na ang paggawa ay dapat pangunahing pwersang pangkabuhayan ng lipunan. Dapat itong pangalagaan ang mga karapatan ng mga manggagawa at itaguyod ang kanilang kagalingan. So, sa madaling salita, dapat bigyan natin ng importansya ang lahat ng mga manggagawa. Article 2, Section 19. The state shall develop a self-reliant and independent national economy effectively controlled by Filipinos. So there is a Section 19 now based from the word itself, self-reliant and independent. We shouldn't be dependent, of course, and as much as possible, we must have a stand and the initiative to create our own. And in terms of relating and it into taking lead and taking control of our country. Of course, the authority must have been initiative and the power to create and enforce legal policies and laws and efficiently for a benefit of our country and its countrymen. And also the government must be capable of interacting and treating other states. So being a self-independent, of course, being a self-reliant, because this is not the study of others. This is our study. We choose this. So we must have initiative to do it, and also we should learn to pick our fights and at the same time stand in our own beliefs, because in the first place it is our study. Of course, we need to depend whatever ideas were there, because you are fighting for something, and it's also a part of being independent and self-reliant, because knowing that you didn't rely on others, you only rely to what you believe is accurate. So maura to siya, guys. That would be all my report.
Article 2, Section 20. The state recognizes the indispensable role of the private sector, encourages private enterprise, and provides incentive to needed investment. So this statement is mandated to encourage private enterprise and to provide incentives to needed investment, whether local or foreign. Ibig sabihin, kung ang isang sektor ng negosyo o business or national security ay kailangan tagaan ng insentibo o importansya ng atong gobyerno o pamahalaan kung kana is need niyang investment. Example, magbuhat og power plant. Kailangan nato magkaroon ng geothermal o pagkukunan ng ating kuryente. Kailangan ang gobyerno is maghatag ng investment kay kani makatabang magyapon sa atoa locally. So whether local or foreign, need sa atong gobyerno na maghatag og importansya sa mga ingani na investment. Article 2, Section 21. The state shall promote comprehensive rural development and agrarian reform. So, define sa nato by word. Gingon dira a comprehensive rural development. It is cover all the pieces of rural development, mapa economic, social, political, cultural, or industrial investment na noon. Ibig sabihin po, dili lang sa rural mag-focus kay rural imong area. Dili lang pod sa imong taniman or basakan kay sa word ng agrarian. Nag-focus ni siya sa tanan. Nag-focus siya sa ekonomiya, social, political, cultural, and industrial. Kailangan mag-focus mula sa rural development ng isang lugar para syempre umunlad. So, kailangan mag-focus mula sa rural development ng isang lugar para syempre umunlad din. Under po ito sa ating Article 2, Section 21. Kasi, pag sinabi po nating Section 21, atong pagsabot is all about pagpapalakas ng ating industrial na taniman, which tanan mapa economy, social, politics, cultural, and industrial. Apil na diri sa section. It's not all about kuan lang kaning industrial. Apil na ang katong social, political, cultural, and so on. Article 2, Section 22. The state recognizes and promotes the rights of indigenous cultural communities within the framework of national unity and development. So, kung sa Section 20, nag-focus sa investment, then sa 21, nag-focus dito sa atong rural development para sa atong magsasaka and so on. Diri sa Section 22, ang hatagan og importansya diri is ang atong indigenous people. Atong mga igsoon na indigenous people. So, kinikilala natin sila unang-una bilang isang tao, bilang isang Pilipino. Dahil kahit sila ay mga indigenous people, sakop gyapon sila sa atong human rights. Second is, kailangan sila kilalanin why man. It because sa ila nagmula, sila ang originally nakatira or una ni puyo diri sa atong bansa. Sila ang roots, ugat, dito ata nagsugod. Kumbaga, kanang ninuno nato sila like Ita, Waray, Negrito, or sa uban pang mga tubo. So, dapat protektahan sila, kilalanin sila, protektahan ang kanilang bawat karapatan. Article 2, Section 23. The state shall encourage non-governmental, community-based, or sectoral organization that promote the welfare of the nation. So, in reality, dili tanan mabuhat o mapantayan ng atong gobyerno ang tanan niyang policies. Yes or no? Yes. Kabalutaan na nga dili gyud tanan nga mabuhat niya. Kaya naatay non-government organization or institution na motabang sa atoa or gobyerno. So, but pasabot ani katong nitabang sa atoa na non-government organization. When we say non-government organization, isang organisasyon na mutabang sa isang bansa o sa grupo ng mga tao pero kani sila is dili funded ng atong government o dili sila sakop ng gobyerno o pamahalaan. Sila is andam lang sila mutabang sa mamamayan. Example, Red Cross. Mutabang sila sa atoa for our health. Nag-concern sila sa atong kalusugan. So, Red Cross ay isa sa dili covered ng atong pamahalaan. Pero motabang sila sa mamamayan. So, Section 23 is bigyan ng importansya at encourage ang ating mga non-government organization para mas mutabang pagyud sila sa atoa. Article 2, Section 24. The state recognizes that the vital role of communication and information in nation building. So, giingon dira na the vital role of communication and information in nation building. Ibig sabihin, lahat ng communication mapasulat through internet, television, or radio, lahat po yan ay dapat protektahan rin ng ating batas. Kaya kana is panag-iya or privately pagmamayari ng specific na tao. So dapat kana nga mga butang is protektahan gyapon sa atong gobyerno because communication is importante kay sa ato.
Article 2, Section 25. The state shall ensure the autonomy of local governments. So, the Constitution of the Philippines recognizes the importance of local governments. So, ang Constitution of the Philippines nag-recognize siya sa importance sa local government. So, it provides local autonomy. So, to understand the local autonomy, let's define the word autonomy. So, para masabtan ang local autonomy, atong ipasabot ang word na autonomy. So, it comes from a Greek words, autom. So, self, which means self. Ang anonymous, which means law, so batas. When combined, it means kung ato silang i-combines, pasabot ani niya, live under one's own law. Therefore, local autonomy is the ability of local government to set up their own rules. Busa ang local autonomy na siya ability of local governments to set up sa ilang kaugalingong rules. Article 2, Section 26. The state shall guarantee equal access to opportunities for public service and prohibit political dynasty as may defined by law. So, prohibition of political dynasties is a succession of rules from the same family or life. So, the Constitution strongly prohibits political dynasty, kay it often results through graft and corruption. So, equal opportunity, kinahanglan siya ma-follow from appointments to designation, and public office, such appointments must be based on merits only. Article 2, Section 27. The state shall maintain honesty and integrity in the public service and take positive and effective measures against graft and corruption. So, honesty and integrity in public office, no? The state, kinahanglan siya ma-maintain ang honesty, integrity sa mga public office. So, a government office is a public trust. So, it must not be betrayed. So, unfortunately, our government offices have always suffered from a bad image that the state is mandated to take positive and effectiveness measures against graft and corruption. Article 2, last Section 28. Subject to reasonable condition prescribed by law, the state adopts and implements a policy of full public disclosure of all its transactions involving public interest. So, policy of full public disclosure, the policy of full public disclosure, this provision nagapromote siya sa mga katungod sa mga tao na makabalo kung unsay mga transaksyon na masulod sa atong gobyerno. So, this policy governs the utilization of public funds and properties. So ang mga tao makabalo kung asa atong mga taxes paingon,
However, it does not include, so dili siya includes sa confidential matters na which may endanger the state.